Brother Paul admonished Timothy, 1 Timothy 6:10, for the love of money is the root of all evil, which while some coveted after, they have erred from the faith and pierced themselves through with many sorrows. Paul was talking to a preacher. He says they have erred from the faith. It doesn't mean you're going to hell when he says you err. He says you're going to heaven as one who erred from the faith. Erred from the faith there is doctrine. It's not a loss of salvation. It means you have compromised doctrine. When a preacher begins to say, sow a seed to meet a need, he has erred from the faith. When a preacher begins to say, give me money to tap into my grace, he has erred from the faith. When a preacher begins to say, your offering will remove your suffering, he has erred from the faith. They have coveted after. They have erred from the faith. There are preachers who preach error because of money. A global preacher told me to my face on a platform, on a global platform where we are seated. I was a guest in America. We had to preach the whole world on TBN. TBN was what we were sitting on. Global TBN, not territorial TBN. The entire world were going to be seeing us at the same time on TBN. When TBN was TBN, we were on set, just about to roll the cameras on. He looked at me and said, Dr. Damina, the way you speak very convincingly. You have to raise money for us. We share it. I take 60, you take 40. I said, how do I do that? He said, just twist any scripture and just push it. Imagine the whole world giving to us. You will go home with millions of dollars. I looked at him and said, I don't know how to do it. He said, just any scripture. I said, sir, I don't know how to do it. I only know how to ask people to support your ministry, but I can't do beyond that. He was disappointed. He told me, can we go and have some granite? They switched the cameras off. That is how they excuse me from that set, because I refuse to twist scriptures to raise money. I refuse to err from the faith. What shall it profit a man to gain all the monies in the world and lose his reward before Jesus? I've seen millionaires become poor. I've seen people that used to ride in the best private jets looking for food to eat. What is this life? What is this life? That you're planning to kill your brother because of a small profit in business. And I'm talking to somebody right now hearing the sound of my voice, maybe in this building or online, but I'm talking to somebody. What is this life? You're plotting to kill a brother because of a little profit in business. How long will it last? How much money? How much money? Many guys are in ministry for money. Paul said, I will not abuse my power. Paul said, I will not even take an offering so that the ministry is not hindered. Sometimes preachers negotiate how much to be paid before they preach. How much are you going to pay me? Can you afford me? Can you afford me? Who are you? There's even a preacher I know that will ask you to send him your church bank statements. Let him see the balance before he will know whether he can come for you or not. I'm not telling you a story. I know him personally. Send your bank statements. Let me see the balance before I give you a date. That means the motivation. What will make him come and preach is the money. That will be burnt by fire, because the motivation is wrong. I just came back from a trip. We went to preach. The preacher sent me an offering. We went with Pastor Philemon to preach. They sent me an offering. They sent Pastor Philemon an offering. I called Mama and said, I want to send the offering back to that church. I think the man needs the money more than me. I'm sending it back quickly. Pastor Philemon called me and said, Papa, I want to send you my own offering that they gave me. I said, no, put it together with the one they gave me. Send it back to the pastor. Tell him we are giving it back to his ministry. We think he needs it more than us, and we send the money back to him. I paid my hotel on that trip. I took care of myself. The money they gave me, I gave it back to them. I'm not preaching for money. That's not my motivation. I'm preaching for Jesus. I want to see souls saved. I want to see believers equipped, and I want to see the glory of God fill the earth as the water covers the sea. I have my reward with Jesus. My eyes are in eternity. Now, I didn't do it for you to clap for me. That's not the first time I've done that. I'm just giving you that because that's a recent one that just happened a few days ago. It's not money that is motivating me. It's not money. But I said in the first service, as your pastor, I'm not on salary. You don't pay me no salary. I'm not preaching for money. I'm not preaching for a salary. I'm preaching because I believe that is the purpose of God for my life, and I don't want money to get in the way of me blessing you. I want you to be blessed. I have a reward at the judgment seat of Christ. That doesn't also mean that when a preacher preaches, you shouldn't honor him. You need to honor the preacher. That's the Bible. You honor. Let the preacher decide that he doesn't want. And if he wants, it is not wrong. But he must not negotiate it, because it's not a business. How much will you give me? 100,000. No, I will not come. Make it 250. Are you selling good? No, 140. No, make it 200. No. We cannot go beyond 150. If you make it 170, I will come. What a shame for the preaching of the gospel of Christ, the salvation that was given on the life of Christ himself. Paul says, from such preachers, withdraw yourself. Stay away from them.